You haven't recorded though.
نحمده ونصلي على رسول الكريم أما بعد رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي ربنا زدنا علما اللهم فقهنا في الدين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Okay, we are starting Surah Aadiyat today. Inshallah, Surah Aadiyat is right after Surah Zalzala. Okay, so inshallah, we will first start with doing the translation of first 5 ayahs. And then we will discuss those ayahs. And then after that, we are going to move forward. So is anyone want to volunteer reciting first 5 ayahs for me? How about somebody raise the hand? Okay, Miral.
Wait, what did you say?
Okay, you did not hear what I said?
Yeah, I didn't hear.
Okay, then why did you raise your hand?
Because I couldn't hear.
Okay, so what I said was, I'm sharing my screen. Am I sharing my screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Can you recite first 5 ayahs of Surah Aadiyat? It's right there on your screen. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim.
I can.
Okay.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والعاديات ضبحا فالملقيات قدحا فالمغيرات صبحا فأثرن به نقعا فأثرن به جمعا.
Okay, mashallah. Good job.
Thank you.
Bilal, can you mute? Thank you. Okay. All right. Okay, let's start writing the translation. Okay, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Wa. Wa is for oath here. Okay, wa is for, you're going to write down by. Or, you know, when you say, I swear by. So wa meaning by.
Wait, are we not doing the thing where like you say the ayah and then like you repeat it like each word and stuff?
Yes, so you write down word by word, and then I'm going to write the entire sentence right here, okay? I'm not going to write down word by word, but I'm going to write the entire sentence.
Oh,
is that okay?
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay. Okay. Wa by al-Aadiyat, meaning the racers. Dabha.
Wait, can you repeat Aadiyat?
Panting. Yes, I will repeat, okay? Don't worry, I will repeat. Dabha, panting. Wa by al-Aadiyat, the racers. Dabha, panting. By the racers who are panting. Got it? Yes, Ahmed?
Since I don't have a Quran book, I'm using the Quran translation app. And it's showing a different meaning from what yours.
Okay.
Yours is saying this is the first ayah, right?
Yeah. Go ahead. Tell me.
Okay. For you, it's by the racers painting.
Yes.
But for me, it's by the galloping painting horses.
Okay. Yes.
So I'm not sure which one's wrong and which one's correct.
No, it's fine.
Similar meanings, Ahmed.
Yeah, it's fine.
Different words.
Both are okay.
Definition.
Yep.
In Arabic, some words have multiple meanings. So one could be racers, the other could be racing horses.
Oh.
So
okay, thank you. Okay,
yes,
then in that case, then it's fine.
Yep. So the thing is that basically Aadiyat word does not mean actually horses, but most scholars think, and they are, you know, there's more people who are of the opinion that it does mean horses, okay? Because there are a few animals who do this, which is called panting, like, right? One of them is horses. So that's why they put the word horses in the translation. But actually the word horses is not there. It simply means the animals who race. Got it?
But also, if horses are one of the ones that pant, in those panting animals, they're also like the only ones who race as well, right?
Exactly. Very good. Because the other one that does the panting is a dog.
Dog.
But dog does not race.
There can be dog races.
Not the war one. When you go to the next eye, you'll find out this the entire imagery of a war.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah, and we'll see a video on that. You'll like it. Okay, let's finish this quickly so we can go to the video. Okay. Falmuriyati. Okay, muriyat is like when two things hit each other and they create a spark. Okay. Falmuriyati, producers of spark. Falmuriyati and the producers of spark. Qadha. Qadha means striking. Yes, Rohan?
So is there just one individual spark? It's like it isn't plural.
Say that again.
Is it just one individual spark? Because you put like that it was one spark.
Yeah, I'm not getting your question. What is it's one? You mean it's one?
Yeah. So you said the producers of spark, like
Spark, yes.
So do they produce one spark?
No, it could be a lot of spark. You know, when just imagine when horses are running, right? And when there are things in between like stones and they're running pretty fast. And what happens is it creates a spark because of their shoe. What is it called? Their the shoe that horse has.
Horseshoe.
Yes.
Horseshoe.
Yes. So it produces like a specific spark. So yeah, it is a plural. But I think I would just say producers of spark, or we can also say producer of sparks. I think both are okay. Did I answer? Okay. Okay, next, falmughirat. Falmughirat means and the chargers. Subha. Subha means what? Rohan?
Dawn.
Dawn. Good. Means morning time, you know, subh, morning time. So they are charged up. They start at the morning. And again, we will go through this explanation again. Okay, so just hang in there. I just want to finish this because it's a group. You know, it's all the same thing. Fa'atharna. Are you guys done with this? Cool. Nice. Okay to move? Okay, good, good, good. Nice. Okay. Fa'atharna. Fa'atharna means then raise. R-A-I-S-E. Yes, Miral?
Sorry, what did you say? I heard it, but I couldn't understand it.
Sure. Then raise. R-A-I-S-E. Fa'atharna means then raise.
No, I'm using the app you use, the Tanzo one.
Wait, raised in like the sun's rays, like R-A-Y-S. Okay, thanks.
Yes, I'm going to write down. Then raise bihi with it. نقع, dust. Okay, so what happens when you're running fast and it's the horses are running fast and it's a desert? Everywhere you'll find dust, right? Done? Thumbs up. Nice. Cool. فوسطنا. فوسطنا means, wasat is something, means center. Wast is center of something. So here we are not going to just say the center. But since we are talking about, horses attacking, we're going to slightly modify the translation and we're going to say, then penetrate in the center. And this all is the meaning of the word fawasatna, okay? Bihi, with it, jama'a, together or collectively. فَوَسَطْنَا بِهِ جَمَعًا, and penetrate in the center with it collectively. Okay, got it? Can I move from the screen?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, before I explain this, I would like you to let me stop sharing and I'll share back with the sound, okay? So let's see, let's share again. Okay. Okay, let's listen to this and then we'll come back.
Wait, is there an episode before this that we have to watch? Because it says episode 2. So
Yes, yeah. No, this is the one.
Okay.
Yeah.
One of the things that we learn when you're looking at an oath, the purpose of an oath is not necessarily the oath itself, but you are directing people's attention to the truthfulness of the statement you are making through the oath. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to today's episode of Things God Swears By in the Quran, a 30-day series for everybody who's trying to consciously experience Ramadan and better understand and better appreciate the things that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala swears by in the Quran and why He swears by them, what they entail. Today's surah is Surah Al-Aadiyat. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala swears by these horses. And I want you to imagine every movie you've ever seen of battles that were set in past times, and you see these horses and the way that they're charging into enemy lines. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala paints this picture at the beginning of Surah Al-Adiyat. He says, وَالْعَادِيَاتِ طَبْحًا, these horses that are panting. Tabh is the sound that horses make when they are galloping fully. وَالْعَادِيَاتِ ضَبْحًا فَالْمُورِيَاتِ قَدْحًا, and they're actually sparking flames. How hard must these horses be galloping to be igniting the ground underneath them? And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, فَالْمُورِيَاتِ قَدْحًا فَالْمُغِيرَاتِ صُبْحًا, and they are attacking in the morning time. The morning time is the time when there's actually wetness in the air. There's actually a lot of, there's morning dew and there's humidity and these types of things. And so for these horses to be kicking up dust and to be igniting, it just indicates even more how fierce they are in their charge. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, فَأَثَرْنَ بِهِ نَقْعًا. And so now they're stirring up dust clouds. And they're stirring up dust clouds. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, فَوَسَطْنَ بِهِ جَمْعًا. And then Allah says, and they're running into the middle of the host, the enemy host. And so they're kicking up dust. They're running right into the thick of the mess, which causes even more dust to be brought up. And back to the movies that you've all seen, that we've all seen, you know what happens to these horses. They're getting hit with lances, they're getting hit with spears, they're getting arrows rained down on them, and yet they are charging fully. People are swiping at their legs, they're trying to take down the horses and the riders on top of them. But what is spurring these horses on? What is causing them to walk into possible death? Not to walk into possible death, but to gallop into possible death. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala then says, إِنَّ الْإِنسَانَ لِرَبِّهِ لَكَنُودٌ. Now, one of the things...
Okay, did you guys get that?
Yeah.
Okay, did you guys get the purpose of the oath?
Yes.
Okay, what is the purpose of an oath? Why did Allah swear by these? He said this very briefly in the beginning. And I think we did talk about that in the very beginning, especially when we were doing Surah Asr. We talked about why does Allah swear by something? Anybody remembers? No? Why do you sometimes say, like, you know, I swear by this? Yes, Riz?
Because you're making a promise.
Make a sorry?
A promise.
Yeah, we do that.
Like you just said, when you say I swear on something, you're like basically putting an oath or making an oath.
Yes.
You're
So the
promising
promise,
they're doing
yeah, the promise comes after that. Before that, like when you are swearing, you are actually making that thing a witness to whatever you're about to say. A lot of times that, you know, and you know, for us Muslims, we only swear by Allah. We don't swear by objects or things. But since Allah is the creator, Allah can swear by anything. And Allah can make anything a witness because all these things are the witness. He is the creator of those things. So whether it's the sun or the moon or the time or anything or the fig, right? All these things, Allah can swear by them and Allah can make them a witness for whatever He's about to say. So it depends on the significance of whatever Allah is about to say. These things are a precursor. These are a attention grabber. You know, just like if you see these ayahs, what were they showing? At that time, those days, there were no movies. There was no Arturul at that time, right? They did not watch any horses series or something. What would they do for entertainment, for example? There would be stories, you know, there will be storytellers, and they would dramatize stuff to say their stories, and they would create that, you know, suspense and everything. And that is what we are, since we are not in the generation of that reading thing. But, you know, those who were listening to those ayahs at that time, the suspense was created right there. Okay, the horses, they are panting. They're about to enter, they're about to attack. They're running so fast that a spark is being created. And they're about to attack in the morning time. Right when the peak, the suspense was there. What did Allah say after that? This.
Things that we learn when you're looking at an oath. The purpose of an oath is not necessarily the oath itself, but you are directing people's attention to the truthfulness of the statement you are making through the oath, which is called Jawabul Qasam. There's the Qasam, which is the oath, and there's Jawabul Qasam. What are you swearing to? So when I say, I swear to God, because it's not allowed for us to swear by anything other than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but you say, I swear to God, I went to the store. I swear to God, I didn't do that, right? You're really directing people's attention to the statement that you're making. And so whenever you're reading in the Quran, anytime you're reading through and you're coming across these oaths, you want to perk your ear, you want to look a little bit closer for what is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala swearing to? What is Allah directing your attention to by swearing by these horses? He then says, إِنَّ الْإِنسَانَ لِرَبِّهِ لَكَنُودٌ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that humanity is ungrateful to their Lord. They are kanud, Canada. Kunud basically means to be ungrateful, it means to disbelieve, it means to be stingy. The scholars and the Mufassirin held different opinions with regards to what it means, but it all revolves around this concept of ingratitude, that they are ungrateful to their master. And a beautiful meeting of the two, and a question to be asked is, why does Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala pair this picture of these horses with this statement? Well, what is causing these horses to gallop forward? What is causing for these horses to rush forward into all of this possible pain and injury and maybe even death? It is their loyalty to their master. It is their love for their master. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, humanity is ungrateful to their master. These horses are rushing into death even when there is no promise of paradise for them, even when their masters aren't the ones who created them and provided for them with every blessing, but yet they do that for them. We are to do even more for our Rabb and not be kanud and not be ungrateful to him. Assalamu alaikum. Thanks.
Okay, I will leave you guys here. I think that's a lot to process and think. Very important message that we already got. Riz, you had something to say? I know you raised your hand. Okay. All right. Jazakallah khair. Inshallah, we will continue tomorrow and we'll discuss more on this topic of why did Allah swear by horses, and after swearing by horses, what did Allah say? Okay. Jazakallah khair for joining. Inshallah, I'm going to see you tomorrow. Subhanakallahumma bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta. Subhanaka. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Wa alaikum assalam.
Allah Hafiz.
Hafiz.